Have you ever found yourself buried in life's problems, wondering why you always seem to be the one who suffers where others seem to receive help at every turn? Have you looked around and thought, why is it that when I fall, there's no one there to catch me? Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're going to talk about something every human soul encounters but few truly face: the pain, the challenges, the relentless waves of difficulty that life throws our way. And we'll explore the wisdom of a spiritual master whose single sentence has awakened thousands from the fog of self-pity and helplessness. In today's video, we are not going to offer you cliches or shallow motivational quotes. Instead, we'll dive into something raw, powerful, and deeply transformative. It's the truth that no one can fix your life for you but you. And that realization is not a curse, it's the beginning of your freedom. The spiritual teacher we draw from today said something that pierced through illusions like lightning. His name was Venerable Master H. Yun, and his words were simple. You must learn to solve everything on your own. Let that settle in. You should try. It would be helpful. You must. Why would someone say this? Why would a compassionate master, a monk of great wisdom and kindness, speak with such directness? Because truth is sometimes the only medicine strong enough to break through the pain. Let's begin by facing the uncomfortable reality: life is hard. No matter who you are, what background you come from, or what beliefs you hold, suffering is a universal experience. A rich suffer, the poor suffer, the old and the young, the strong and the weak. It's not always visible, but it's there in the silence behind smiles, in the pause after laughter, in the loneliness between the lines of conversation. But here's the difference. Some people break under suffering, while others rise. Because the ones who rise have learned the single most important skill in life: ownership. They've stopped waiting for a savior. They've stopped blaming everyone else. They've stopped hoping someone will walk into their story and write a new ending. Instead, they picked up the pen themselves. This is what Master H. Yun meant, not that help isn't good, or that community isn't needed, but that the core of transformation, the root of change, begins within you. No one else can think your thoughts. No one else can feel your pain. No one else can walk your path. And so, no one else can truly solve your problems. Let me share a story with you. In a small rural village decades ago, there lived a woman named Mai. She was widowed and left to raise 2 children alone. Her family told her to remarry. Her neighbors said she couldn't possibly survive on her own. She had no education, no savings, no powerful connections. But every morning, she rose before the sun, worked the fields, and prepared food for our children. Night, she read borrowed books by candlelight. She taught herself mathematics so she could teach her children. She repaired torn clothes, mended broken tools, and never once asked the world to pity her. Years passed. Her children grew up. One became a doctor, the other an engineer. When asked how she did it, she said only this: I stopped waiting for life to be fair. Started working with what I had. That is what it means to solve everything on your own. And before you think this is just a story of grit, understand that it's also a story of grace, because grace doesn't always come with angel wings. Sometimes it comes in the form of a quiet strength born from deciding not to give up. In today's society, we've been conditioned to believe that every problem should have a helper, a guide, or rescue. While support is important, it's not the solution. The solution is your will. You want your life to change. And take responsibility, and not just for your actions, but for your reactions. Not just for your choices, but for your beliefs. Not just for your success, but for your suffering. You might say, but what if someone wronged me? What if it truly wasn't my fault? Yes, the world is unjust. People can be cruel. Life can be unfair. But even then, how you respond is yours. How you rise is yours. How you grow is yours. This is not about blaming yourself for everything. It's about empowering yourself to transform everything. Because when you realize that you are the source of your own strength, something miraculous happens. You stop waiting. You stop expecting. You stop resenting. And in that emptiness of expectation, something new emerges: freedom. Let me share another story, the modern one. Young minding Darren came to a spiritual retreat. He had just lost his job, broken up with his partner, and was battling depression. He asked the teacher, "How can I fix all this? How can I make people stop hurting me? How can I make life give me what I deserve?" The teacher looked at him and said, "Life owes you nothing, and that's your freedom." Aaron was shocked. First, he thought it was cold, but as the silence deepened, he felt a release. For the first time, he understood he wasn't a victim. He was a creator. He began journaling daily. He practiced meditation. He stopped blaming his ex and his past. He started building a new life, and not by waiting, but by walking. A year later, he was employed again, healthier, and more peaceful than ever before. This is the transformation that happens when you choose to be responsible for everything, not because it's your fault, but because it's your power. Responsibility is not a burden, it's a blessing. Because when you take ownership, you no longer wait for permission to grow. You no longer beg the universe to make you happy. You become the source of your own light. You become the architect of your own joy. And you become the one others look to, not because you saved them, but because you reminded them they can save themselves. So what can you do, starting today? Look at every problem in your life and ask, what can I do right now? Not, who can I blame? Not, why is this happening? But, what action can I take? You may not fix everything immediately, but you will begin. And beginning is everything. This doesn't mean you shouldn't cry, or crave, or feel overwhelmed. It means you do all that, and then you stand up again. It means you let pain break your heart, but not your spirit. It means you walk forward, even with trembling steps. Because every step you take from your own will is worth more than 1,000 pushes from others. And when you stumble, and you will, to remember this: no one else needs to understand your journey. No one else needs to approve. No one else needs to help. What matters is that you keep going. And in time, you'll look back not in regret, but in awe, because you will see that everything you survived, everything you endured, everything you chose to carry alone became the very strength that made you whole. Before we close, I invite you to reflect. What is one area in your life where you've been waiting for someone else to solve it? What would happen if you decided, right now, to stop waiting? What might become possible if you believed you are strong enough? Share your thoughts in the comments. Tell us your story, or breakthrough might be someone else's turning point. If this video resonated with you, please like, subscribe, and consider becoming a member to support our channel. Every voice matters, every step counts, and you, just by choosing to face life fully, are already part of the light we need more of in this world. Thank you for watching this video. May you walk with courage, may you stand in your strength, and may you always remember the path forward begins the moment you stop waiting and start rising. See you in the next one.